About a month ago, I released a video showing some footage of a new indie game that I'm developing with a few associates of mine called Overcast. And since then, I've been pretty radio silent about it due to working some more on my Terraria mod, but I thought in this video I would give a bit of an update on our progress, address a few things, and show off our first level. First, I'd like to think that we've made significant progress on the game since my last video. The visuals have been upgraded, a few mechanics have been tuned up, and we've pretty much finished, or almost finished, most of the areas we're planning to add with just a little bit more to go, and I have completed a third of the 5 bosses we're planning to include in the game. It's not quite finished, it needs some polishing and unique animations, but gameplay-wise it is pretty much done. Aside from the last 2 bosses and a bit of level design, the majority of development time from here on will be revolved around miscellaneous changes that'll make the game feel more complete, like menus, cutscenes, and polishing up certain mechanics. Right now, Dame Fallen is working her fingers off on that stuff, and Vel is working on more high-definition sprites for the game, and me, well, I'm making this video. We hope to have the game ready for release by August this year, and that's not a guarantee. We'll just have to wait and see if it's feasible, but we did only start last year, so if we are able to finish by August, which I'm fairly confident that we can, that'll be a pretty impressive development time. Moving on, one thing I noticed and am happy to report is that quite a few people expressed in the comments section of last video that they're quite excited for this progress, and some offered to give advice, feedback, or even contribute. And we'll see how much of that we're willing to accept, but I do apologize for being pretty silent on that as well, but I think what really needs to happen is for, like with Forgotten Evils, there to be a Discord server where everybody who's interested can converse and talk to us, and I plan to do just that. Basically, I don't feel like running 2 servers at the same time, so I'm just going to convert my current server for Forgotten Evils into a hybrid server, which will contain channels for conversing about both projects, and that should be a lot simpler for everyone. I'll leave a link to the server in the description, and hopefully by the time you see this video and click on the link, I'll have updated the server. If not, be a little patient. It'll happen. And now we come to the content showcase of this video. My plan is to just show a full, unedited run of the first level of the game. I won't bore you with any commentary or descriptions because I think you ought to be able to just gather everything you need to know from what's going on screen. Since it's very important to make a good first impression in a video game, this so far is the most fleshed out and polished level we have. I tried to incorporate all the elements that I think should be in a first level, and for a while it wasn't looking that good, but I think it's starting to look quite authentic, both visually and gameplay wise. The biggest weakness for sure is the player's current moveset. It was made pretty early in development and we've just kind of decided that it's not fun. Dame Fallen is currently working on redoing it from the ground up, so hopefully once that's finished the game will look a lot more presentable. But in the meantime, the first level should still make a decent exhibition. I'll leave the first boss for a different video, but I'll probably be showing that off soon and explaining a little bit of what went into making it. And also, you should know that the music for the first level was composed by Dame Fallen. And if you haven't heard yet, 100% of my viewers are subscribed, so if you aren't subscribed yet, then you don't exist. And with that, I'll have to end the current showing of our first level. Something, in that room with the green clouds, something's supposed to happen, but it's just not ready yet. We'll show it off once it's ready, but it just isn't presentable, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, comment, join the server to show your support for the game. Thank you, goodbye.